making a Boneheads version of the Rahkshi. Now, I decided to go with Gurak because I really like the color blue. So, we're going to go ahead and start with that. I know, like, I haven't been doing a lot of MOCs lately. Well, I have been behind the scenes. But here's the thing, though. Even though I've been doing a lot behind the scenes, you know, there is the issue of, like, trying to get the time to go ahead and edit the videos and all that stuff. You know, and on top of that, recording the videos. Because it's always, I have to juggle between working on Matanui Rising, trying to make MOCs here and there, but also work on the toy line that I am working on for Ascending Depth. So, like, juggling all those things together is kind of a lot, especially for just one person, such as myself. But you know what? I'll trying to manage the best I can. But I find like doing small builds like this really gets things rolling and going. And Toa Pain Production says, Paraka, hey. Sora says, hi, Trib. Hey, Trib. And Buzzskull says, hey, what's up? It's going pretty well. Right now, we're going to go ahead and make some Boneheads. And it's going to be of the Rahkshi. Particularly Gurak in this instance because I really like the color blue. And I really like Mata blue. So, you know, that explains a lot. So, we're going to be working on him, but making a Boneheads version. And it should be fun. It really should be. You know, something simple, easy. And of course, it's going to have an old-style function because you had to go for the whole prototypo kind of finesse. And then, you know what, if I finish this thing early, maybe I can go ahead and build something else along the side. Should be fun, should be interesting. And honestly, I'm going to be looking forward to it. Now, question is, should I stick with the gray, or go for a light gray? You know, I think I'm going to stick with gray for this fellow. I think gray would probably work better. So, we're going to stick with gray. For now. I'm going to stick with gray for now. And I know just how to make Roxy be a Roxy. Also, I got some good news in regards to Ascending Depths. I just got some more of heating equipment, so which means I'll be able to go ahead and make more of the goody good stuff. So that is pretty awesome. But the scroll says, I am doing alright. Currently working on a 15.6 inch tall MOC. Hey! I told Ping, do you ask which gray do you prefer, a yellowish gray or bluish gray? I would have to say bluish gray. Never knew of a yellowish gray. That's a first for me. It always has a bluish pigment to it, so I don't know of a yellowish variant. You know, if it that's like bordering almost on tan almost. Sora says, good news on Ascending Depths. Are we going deeper? Yes, going deeper than ever before. We are going to be, how should I put it? When it comes to Ascending Depths, I got some more heating equipment, which means I'll be able to melt plastic and mix it with the pigment for the colorant. So I'll be able to go ahead and make the polybag set soon, which is awesome. Also, I've been massacring some Lego pieces. Been massacring them, which, I mean, may not be everyone's cup of tea. I know, like, that is, like, heresy to go ahead and murder Lego pieces. But you know what? Here I am, murdering Lego pieces. Considering that the original plan was to release something in December, but to push the deadline further ahead, it seems like it's going to be happening hopefully in October or November. No later than November, though. No later than that. But it is something that's like, yeah, you know, going to be rather interesting. Also, is that the... Hold on, let me get... I have my boy Nevok over here that was missing a piece. Yeah, okay. Let me go ahead and fix him. That is a number 4. I know, I have Nevok, but he was missing a piece, you know, when I got him, so it's like, oh, gonna have to fix that real quick. There we go, now he's complete. Look at this boy. Look at this beautiful bird man. Alright. There we go. Thank you guys, thank you. Lego Swapper says hi, hello, and welcome. We are going to be building Boneheads, Roxy. So, which should be interesting. I got some blue tubing here. I got a throw arm. That should be interesting to implement. I think I'll be using that. Yeah, definitely the blue tubes is something that I'll be, like, utilizing. I think that'll be interesting. Also, there's this old piece over here, so I might use that. You know, just to make it feel, like, very old school, because this is a very old Lego piece. Very old. So, gonna be using that. I know you guys haven't seen it before. It's rare. It is rare, my guys. It is rare. Whew, we found another. Alright, so we got 4 these. We got 3 tubes. We got these 2. And we need a few more. Oh, I have a blue one. Hey! Okay, well, we'll put the blue one over here. I'm organizing the pieces right now. You know, trying to make sure that I don't have, like, too little or too many. You know, just the right consistency. Which is very crucial. Very crucial, very important. Alright. Let's see here. What else? Oh, because it's Boneheads, I can get away with the slicer limbs or Rahkshi limbs. I can get away with those. Now, I only have so many colors, so it's going to be interesting to see what color combination I can do. I could probably throw in a 3rd color into this. I could probably add a 3rd color. Blue and white, maybe? Blue and white, or blue and light blue with the gray. I think white might work better because it is a neutral color, and you have like 2 neutral colors there. That, or I can go with black. But then I won't have that much black. Because I think it's better to deal with two neutral colors. Because I already got blue as a cool color. So I can probably stick with white or black. I'm gonna mix white. I think white might be better. White might be an interesting colorant. That would be pretty interesting. I think we can go ahead and do that. So add some white. No, that might be too strong. That might actually be too strong, the white. We'll go back to it later. I don't want to go ahead and jump the gun just yet. It's better to have a nice, slow, and calm progression. Alright, I already have 4 of those, so I don't need any more. Let's see. Ah! Perfect. So we got that. So this could be perfect for the feet. So I'll use that for the feet. You know what I wish? I wish these came in blue, but they do not. I really wish they did come in blue. Not in the light blue, but a Mata blue. That would be so nice if this came in Mata blue. But, hey, I ain't complaining. You know, it is what it is, and that ain't bad. Oh, and let me add this old-fashioned tube in there while we're at it. I'll add a second one so that we have a matching pair. And I'm definitely gonna implement throwing disc for the staff. I think having the disc for the staff will be probably pretty nostalgic, so I'm gonna be adding that. Oh! I came into an idea. Yellow. I could go with yellow. That will complement well with the blue and the gray. But I did that color scheme before. So I'm not so sure if I should do it again. But yellow is a good idea. Let me see if I can come up with something a little bit more fresh. Because a lot of people do yellow. Not a lot, but a few. You know, that's the thing about, you know, trying to find the right color balance. You know, you want to make something new and fresh. You know, and the best way to do that, really, is just to play around with the colors and see what color balance, you know, really promotes the figure. You know, as soon as you get, like, a right color, you know, it can, like, really define, like, what you're making. So in my opinion, it's very crucial, you know, to make the character that you're making having a prominent color. You know, it will allow for more diversity and thus for, you know, a very nice, well, thorough, integrated design. And I found another disc. you know, can be difficult though. It can be difficult. You know, trying to find the right color, you know, to go with when it comes to these characters. And I found a good combination. I can use turquoise. Sadly, there aren't no turquoise limbs. Lego, why didn't you make turquoise? More turquoise, rather. Would be so nice. But my disappointment right now is just utterly immeasurable. Utterly immeasurable. Thank you, Lego. Thank you. Looks like I'm gonna have to make that one too, eh? Ugh. Alright. Oh, I found another blue tube. Perfect. Now I can make the spines, like the spines in the back with the blue. That'll be perfect. Yeah, spines, and then this can be like the shell. You know, swooping back. It will be very prototypey, but it will work. See, I am like thinking so well right now. Okay, Mata Blue limbs. Because why not? Wait a minute, is that the only one I have? No, oh, please don't take. Oh, okay, thank God. I was like, oh no, that's the only one I have. Oh, man. I was quaking with fear there. Well, I need to make sure I have plenty of gray, because gray was a big focus with the Roxy, so I'm gonna have to focus on that particular color the most when I go ahead and start balancing things out. Man, I wish we had like something a little bit more diverse. I really do. What am I gonna do with the feet? I'm gonna have to make custom feet. Because this is going to be interesting to make, these type of feet. And I could use Mata feet, but I don't want to use Mata feet yet. I just want to use parts that were... Well, I mean, I'm already using this, so might as well use something kind of interesting, eh? Okay. So we'll go ahead and do this then, but we are going to have the pipes play a role. I wonder if I have more pipes. I'm going to have to check to see if I have more pipes, because I do not want to start using these just yet. If we can add another colorant, that would be great. Be a light gray. Oh, perfect. Do I have another one of those? Oh, please tell me I have another bluish gray. No, I don't. Okay, let me go ahead and find some tubes. I need tubes. All right, so Samus Link says hi, hello. Sora then says Trip getting big brain moments. Patina Man says a little question: who was your first Bionicle? Oh man, my first Bionicle would have to be Pohatu Mata. Pohatu Mata was one of my first Bionicles that I ever got back in 2001, straight off of the shelves. And then after that, I got a whole bunch of McDonald's. Bionicle in the same year. So I ended up getting Matoro. I also got Huki. And that was about it. I only got those two. I really wanted to get Onepu, but Sadly, they were all out of Onepu at the time, so I couldn't exactly get Onepu. But that was like an awesome year. Like, even though it was the first year, you know, but it was awesome. A lot of great moments. A lot of great moments, and I am going to cherish those moments forever. Alright, so I know this guy has to fly. That was the original idea for the Rahkshi, was them flying. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and implement something like that, like a flying mechanic. Because I think for the Roxy, even though like the Boneheads like Toa and stuff like that only had one function, I'm gonna give the Roxy like 2 functions. And also the worm. I do not know how I'm gonna implement that, but that might be another function that I might try to implement. But no guarantees on that. The question is, what gummy would I use? Since this is like Boneheads. Yeah, instead of the heads, where... Oh! Maybe you can rip out its organs? Maybe that's... Okay, that's a little bit gruesome, but I like it. Ripping out organs. That's an idea. Wait a minute. Tan is technically a neutral color. It technically is. So instead of light blue, I can go with blue, gray, and tan. Now that is a fresh color scheme. Alright, Modifeet, be gone. We are in Tan Town now. All right, so let's see here. We are going to get some gray. So get that gray right over there. Okay, so it says, speaking of Pohatu, are you gonna continue Femboy Pohatu? Buzzgirl then says, I remember Femboy Pohatu. No, I am not gonna continue it. No, I am not. Sora then says, Rahkshi equals burbs. Senna says, hello, welcome. Buzzgirl says, Birdsky. Udron Micros then says, hi, I'm currently busy trying to build minifigures for my Stiltian MOCs. Good luck! Building small builds tends to be pretty fun. I really enjoy it. Bioscrolls then says, begone, feet! Udron Micro says, by the way, 10 is the bone color for me. I will keep that in mind. I will steal your line of thinking. Potato Man says Tripjoin's becoming a Makuta since he is creating Roxy. Oh my gosh, he's figuring me out. Sword then says, Trip, look, a Technic color. Where? All right, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna get that right there. So that will go there. I think that's better. And then that will, yes. Yeah, I could do that. Nah, not too round. I'm not gonna do that. But that is a good idea. So I am going to take that out. Get the... Oh, I dropped it. Okay, no, there it is. All right, so I'm going to have to get some Technic wing pieces. So let's go ahead and get some Technic wing pieces before I forget, because... Stay. Stay, my handsome blue man. Stay. Darn it, I do not have enough Technic wing doohinkies. I need more wingy dingies. Wingy-dingies. Wingaroonies. Wingamus. Where are me wings? I need wings. We're gonna have to make old-fashioned Technic wings. Very old-fashioned. We are gonna pull out the slicer wingy dingies. And they are gonna be of bone. That's what we're gonna do. They're gonna be of bone. There we go. So we'll do that. And then we do this. Okay, so what do I have to do next? As I stare blankly at my small container. Ah, there we go. The answer that I seek. There we go. So that goes there. And we do the same with the other foot. Plug that in. Plug that in. Okay, so, you know what? I'm running out of Technic pieces, but I am looking forward to the day where I can make my own Technic pieces. That is going to be a slice of life for me. That way I can continue to MOC. You know, that would be so nice. That would be so nice. I'll be so happy. Alright, so tube, that can go there. We'll make sure it's in black because Lego likes to use black all the time. And then we can plug that in. There we go. And slide that in. For, you know what, Bob's your uncle, and we got some feedamundums. Feedaroonies. Got some tootsies. Oh, wait a minute. I can't put the tootsies together without this piece. Yep. Wrong foot. Right foot. There we go. And then, second verse, same as the first. You know, as you do. Where are my foodaroonies? I need my footums. I need my tootsies. There they are. Wait a minute, I'm missing a tootsie. Where's my tootsie? I need it. You're drawing. Micro says, I'm still waiting for the full How to Be a Makuta kit from Lego. Oh my gosh. Potato Man says, I mean, Lego make a pterodactyl costume back in the day. That is true. They did. Sora then says, Treb yelling, "Where's my super suit?" Person of culture. Truly the pinnacle of human evolution. Where my slice of feet at? I need it. Oh, there it is. Yes. Okay. We got a Tootsie here. Okay, this is a lot of silver, so I'm going to have to balance it out with the blue because the feet need blue. And when there is blue, there is life. There we go. So we pull out that and we start putting that in. And I feel like that will be the start of a good balancing act right there. And then we can have that go in there, and that will be more fitting. Not as pointy, though. We're going to have to fix that and make it a little bit more pointy, because I do not like that all too much. So we're going to go ahead and do that so that we have the foot. We just have to add some detailings in the sides. I do not know what exactly yet, but give me a few seconds and I just might have an idea. Here I go again, making ideas again. But, you know, it's a good idea. And I want to go ahead and make a shooter weapon with the Kanoka disc. With the staff, because the staffs are known to go pew pew. So I'm going to do that. And all that good stuff. So now I got that. So now it's a matter of what to do next kind of dealio. And I just know what to do next. So we just go ahead, attach that there. Oh, I got a genius idea. Why didn't I think of that before? All right, hold on. I got an idea. An actual good idea. Now, we all hate pins, but sometimes pins save lives. And this is going to be more further from the truth, because behold, a blue pin acting as detail. Look at that, a blue pin being detail. It's genius. It's simple, yet it's genius. That way you can have the shaping of the Rahkshi foot, but with extra steps. There we go. It's perfect. It actually looks something official. All right. Let's go ahead and do that again. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I did an oopsie. I did something wrong. Let me fix my oopsies. There we go. I fixed the oopsie. The oopsie is no more. Now I just put the blue pin right in there. Boop. And it's good as new. Plop that in there. Plop that in there. Grab a blue pin. Plop that in there. There we go. We got a foot. We have a foot. Now, the thing about these feetums is we're going to have to figure out a way to make the legs. Because the legs is going to be the interesting part. Now that we got the feet done, we had to make the legs. Now, the legs were known to be very long. And this didn't come out yet. So we're going to have to be a little ingenuitive. And I just know how to do it in the best way possible. And an idea comes from Lego Technic Star Wars. So we're going to go ahead and take a number from that. Find some grain. Oh, I just remembered. I used most of it on Phantom. It's okay, though. It's okay. Because I have a solution. And it's called Technic. Let's go ahead and make some Technic leggies. You know, making something old-fashioned is like something straight from oh, come on. Come on, me. You know words. Think from Boneheads of Voodoo Island. Now, it's certainly a fun process. It really is. It really is a fun process, and we're going to use this. But if we have to, we will use this if we can't find the other. So, being able to go ahead and build something very old school is kind of nostalgic for me, honestly. It really is. It really is. Alright, so we got that. Now we just have to create that. So that is going to be interesting. We're going to have to probably do tubing, because that's what they like to do. They always add tubing. So we're going to add that in. So let's go ahead and find some tubing. I think we got some tubing somewhere. Either that, or we can probably replicate the connections in the front. We can probably do that as well. You know, replicating that design trait right there. But I do not have enough of that piece, so straight to tubing. Okay, Lego Swapper says, Blue Sheep, Blue Friend, are you making a Roxy of illusions, I believe? Is it? I'm just making a Boneheads Roxy with tan and blue and gray. So if that is Roxy of Illusions, then that's even more awesome. I could definitely do that. Potato Man says, I have a question. Since you are making a Bionicle pieces, I want to know, will you make the unmutated Kanohi crest? That is interesting. I might do that, yes. That would be fun to sculpt. Bionicle Gaming says, hi! What do you mean by Boneheads? Okay, so Boneheads of Voodoo Island was going to be the name of what would eventually become Bionicle. And in the process, they were basically the prototypes of what would be the Bionicle sets in 2001. There were like some very weird looking designs, very rough in terms of their design, but it lent to some like novelty with the designs, and that is what I've been replicating for a couple of times with a few of my builds, going from Boneheads Variki to Boneheads version of Helrix, which was debuted in the canonization contest, but sadly it did not win. But it was still a fun build to make. I can go ahead and pull those two up so that you can see what I am talking about. So here is Boneheads Variki, and here is Boneheads Helrix. So there are those two. And they're pretty good sets, pretty good MOCs. He has no function, but she has a function. It's a very old-fashioned one. But yeah. Okay, Sora says, it's a Dream SMP reference trip, also a fan-made song. Ah. Bionicle Gaming says, oh, I know about Boneheads. I saw the Taraga files. Oh, that's awesome. I'm asking if you are going to use the colors or their build. Okay. Okay, just said. Yeah. All right, sorry about that. But yes, I'm going to be taking some ideas with the color scheme and integrating it into Gurak. so that I can make a Boneheads version of him. So I'm taking some color inspiration and taking some notes in terms of build-wise and how to replicate it. Well, relatively using old Technic pieces. Udron Micro says, I just realized something. LDD is terrible for concepts. I think I'll use Blender and hope that I get to 3D print the designs eventually. Oh, best of luck. Woo! For the minifigs, I mean, yeah, I get you. I get you. Bionicle Gaming says, Gurak, best Roxy. I agree. I even have another one in container. So I have another Gurak in here. So, beautiful boy. Gurak in a jar. Udron Micro says, Gurak Gaming. Oh my gosh, that got to be someone's username. That got to be someone's username. Potato Man says, you have two. You're Makuta Trubitron now. No! Well, to be fair, now that I am officially called Makuta Tributron, I will now present to you my army. There you go. My army of Rahkshi. Potato Man says, nice army. Thank you. All right, now time to build. Let me take out all my children. My children have to go. My babies leave. There we go. All right, time to go ahead and continue working on Rahkshi over here. Okay, I see how they did that. Okay. I should have pieces here somewhere. Let me go ahead and pull out this. Oh, there we go. Here's this. That is something that I could use. Also these. I might actually use those. But if I find another tan, I am so using that. Seems like I do not have it. That is fine. All right. So we'll just save the tan for another time. But what I can do now is get a number 5. I believe I just need a number 5. Yeah, I just need a number 5. All right. No. we'll grab this. This is the superior option. We grab that. There we go. Okay, fine. We're gonna get a 6 then. We're gonna get a 6. My goodness. So hard. It is so hard to make something simple. So hard. Why couldn't life be easier? Alright. So we got that. I have a little bit of tan there, but not too much to write home about. And then we go ahead and grab the... Oh, we had to get gray. We had to get gray. Bruzza says, yeah, Bonehead, Trip is getting a 6-pack. Thank you. Potato Man then says, the true question is that, dear Makuta Tributron, do you have the Kakan, the Mask of Shadows? A funny thing you should ask. Funny thing. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I have the other one. Where's the other one? I know I have another one in here. I know I have another. Where is it? Oh, I think I know where it is. Hold on. And let me go grab it. Let me go grab it. Come to me, my boy. And the final one. Pearl. What a beautiful mask. So beautiful. Sora says, well, the Matoran Sora revamp is almost done. Just need to get the right leg color. Sadly, I was forced to use CCBS for the arms when I didn't want to. Oh, that I'm sorry to hear that. Braza says, that's why Tributron is the true Master of Shadows. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna whoop, whoop. Just wave that in front of the camera for a few times. There we go. Alright. I need to go ahead and make the thing erroneous. Where did I... Oh. Alright. So I need the colors of... Where's... Oh, there we go. I have gray. Because I was like, I need gray. Where's the gray? And I was like, oh, there it is. So I could probably do that. Wait a minute. How... Oh, that's why. Okay. Like, where'd he come from? Where'd he go? Says Sora. I don't know. You're gonna have to find out. But yeah, so that will probably go there. Yeah, I can imagine that. Okay, so let me get some mask here. Get some tan, actually. Get plenty of tan. Because you can't have enough tan. You really can't. And then I need 4 of the gray. Man, I do not have 4 gray. Did I 8 them? Oh, I have silver, though. I can use silver. Not my first choice, but you know what? It will have to do. That's what happens when you're usually mocking. Is like, you have to improvise all the time. You know, when you do not have a part, you know, you try to figure out what a better alternative, you know, so you can make the thing that you're trying to make. Without any hitches. You know, it looks like I'm going to have to make these dual colored, which is fine. All right, so we're going to go ahead, I believe, do that. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. All right, so that can go there, and then that can go over there. We plug that in, and then we plug it right in here. So that goes there, and then we can secure it later on. So that is a leg right there, all stylized, perfect for the Roxy. And we do the same thing with the other one so that I can keep track of what exactly I am doing. Because that is kind of important, you know, to know exactly what you're doing instead of partly knowing what you're doing. Wait a second, I can add ankles. Yeah, because this guy needs ankles. He has no ankles. He needs Oh, I know how to do ankles. Never mind, I know how to do ankles. I just thought of a very simple and intuitive way to do the ankles. Very simple, very intuitive. So I regret nothing. Yep. So long as I do not make everything slippity dippity. There we go. So we got that there. And that goes there. So now only thing I had to do is make some knees, which should be fun and interesting and quite peculiar. So let me see if I got some angle elements over here that I can use. Because I feel like I'm going to need some angle elements. Let's be real here. I feel like I am going to need it. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I could have that there, and then that can... Okay. Yeah, that works. That works. You know, I can live with that. Oh, I almost grabbed red. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? I was about to grab red. I was about to grab some red pieces. My gosh. Things were about to get out of hand, people. There we go. Get some more black because you can't have enough of it. And that should allow for plenty of leg detail, which I will now reinforce. Darn it, I do not have the pieces for reinforcing. Sad times. Sad times. Alright, we're just going to make the other one, and then we will go ahead and make the proper adjustments for the leg. The leggy. The infamous leggy. There we go. And there we go. Whew. Oh, okay, hold on. I have a solution. A solution came to me. And I'm gonna use it. No regrets. All right. Okay, so Brother Kasaba says, can you do a quick impression of PewDiePie? Do a quick PewDiePie impression. Okay. Since you asked so nicely. How's it going, Bryce? My name is PewDiePie! There you go. Sven! No! No, Sven! I hope you're happy. There we go, and there we go. We got a knee right here. Look at that. I don't know how I'm going to go ahead and make the articulated knees just yet, but hey, we're working on it, all right? We are working on it, and we are doing a phenomenal job with these legs. Surprisingly. Thankfully, nothing has gone horrendously wrong yet. Let's see here. What else do I have to do? Let me scooch that back so you can actually see what I'm building. Oh yeah, I need another of that socket piece. The Lego Brony says, have you thought of doing mock MOVs? I have, and I have done some in the past. Check out the Purple Perp. That was something that I built. That was based off of somebody else's mock. Brother Kasaba says, that was great. Thank you. You are welcome. Sora says, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right. Yeah, I should still have that build up on the channel. I never took it down. If you guys want to go ahead and check out an MOV that I did, just look up the Purple Perp, and of course, made by me, and you will find it. And there we go. So now we got to go to get some bad joints. There we go. All right, so get some black in here. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And oh wait. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait a minute, did I do something wrong? And then it's like, oh wait, no, I did not do anything wrong. At least not yet. Alright. So there is a Boneheads Roxy. Almost done. I got like the legs done, so that says a lot right there. I got legs now. So now it's a matter of making knees. And I think it should be pre-bent, the knees. I think I'm going to go ahead and make them pre-bent because that was like the original intent. So I think I won't give them bendable knees because that will be a lot of joints. So I'm going to make them pre-bent. I think that will be probably the better way to go. So it will be like that, and then... Yeah, it could be pre-bent, yeah. Let me see if I have the right angle element for that. Then again, I gave Hellrex bendable legs, so I might as well give the Rahkshi some bendable legs, because why the heck not? I'm already this far in. I see no reason why to avoid the inevitable. Yeah. So it's just a matter of how to go ahead and build said leggies. That is the true question, is how to build the leggies. Because it's one thing to go ahead and build it one way and another to build it another. Lots and lots of pondering. Lots of pottery. Oh, and let me go ahead and add these so that he can go ahead and stand on his toes, because that will be kind of important, so he can actually stand and have a proper stance without any issue or fuss. And it kind of replicates the detail a little bit of the original. It kind of does. Not by much, but it kind of does. There we go. So let's go ahead, try to give him some legs. I think I'm gonna go rely on the Mata feet for this boyo. Was considering not to rely on Mata feet, but you know what? We're probably gonna use Mata feet, just so that we can have some bulk, because I don't mind to have a little bit of bulk. You know, a little bulk ain't bad. Then again, everybody uses Mata feet. Yeah, I'm not going to use Mata feet. Everybody uses Mata feet. I got to do something different. That is something that a lot of people like to do, is Mata feet. Let's see here. Man, what am I going to do? Do I have any of... No, I don't have a lot of colors in that. I'm going to have to make more. Gosh dang it. Make more so that I can eventually buy more. That is surely backwards. But you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You really do. And when it comes to these kind of things. And I wish that making these legs would be a little easier. I honestly wish that were the case. Oh, and let me add a gear in there, because I'm eventually going to be making the gearbox for the Roxy. I mean, we're getting close to it now. Honestly, we could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. I figured out a different alternative for the ankle, for the knees. I figured it out. I figured it out. What I'm going to be doing for knees. It's rather ingenious. Only thing is, I need to go ahead and get different types of pieces, which may or may not be currently available to me. So, which means I will have to murder somebody. You know what? But, you know, sometimes murdering a Bionicle is necessary to ensure world peace. Alright. There we go. And there we go. Okay. So I got the pieces that I need. Now I can go ahead and... Yeah, I got the pieces in. Okay. Should I get... No, I think I should be fine. Okay, I should be fine. Alright, so take that out. Take that out. Slide. I'm going to slide this little lad out. Let me go ahead and push it with the axle. There we go. Take that out. And put that in. So I'll go ahead, slide that in. Then slide that in. And then I can go ahead and do that. And I can do that. There we go. And second verse, same as the first. Slide that out. Take that out. And due to the order of things, put that in. Then put that in. And then go ahead and slap these in. And only then do we slide this in, like so. Put the two balls in there. And repeat the process. Slide that in. Put the two balls in. And then we can go ahead and slide these in. So that we can have a knee joint like never before. Technically, you have seen it before, but it's a good design. And which is why I'm going to be using it, because it is such a good design. Okay, Sora says, if I had a white Kakama, I'd be making a Tributron MOV. Oh, I feel you. Bruzza says, are you making ankles for Variki? I already got ankles for Variki, but, no, I'm going to be doing different ankles for, the Rahkshi. Sora says, Sora Neuro Sycamore says, lots and lots of pondering. I use Mata feet for lower legs. Interesting. Please, not me. I'm already hiding from my Bayonetta because I'm part angel. Udron Micro says, which Bionicle got offed? One of my revamps for the Turaga. I've been working on Turaga revamp, so I killed Nokama and Matau. Diego says, hey, it's the Bonehead guy. Yeah! Yeah, I killed both of them. No mercy. I'm sorry. It had to be done. Let me see if I have the pieces of which I need. No witnesses, Trip. I agree. No witnesses. Alright, where is that piece? I need it! My goodness, where did I did with it? Who else do I have to kill? I'm murdering my own builds just so that I can make this build. Ah! Why? Why must the world be so cruel? I just want to build, man. Why must I murder my own builds? That's so backwards. I should have the pieces that I need. You know, it would be a lot more quicker building this if I had, like, an infinite amount of pieces. You know, but I do not have an infinite amount of pieces. I am very low in pieces. Like, I'm sure I have a lot of diversity when it comes to pieces, but not so much in the quantity perspective. Like, I got lots of different kinds of pieces, but not a lot of one particular type of piece. If you get what I'm saying. So, like, every single time when I build something, I'm having to improvise all the freaking time. Which is good, you know, it keeps you on your toes. You know, it's like, oh, I can use this piece or that piece. Sometimes it comes a pain in the butt when you're trying to build something on a stream. I know I can get a piece here. I'm just trying to find one particular piece. And of course, the one particular piece that I did find is glued. Delightful. Now I have to keep looking. Please tell me you're in here. Please tell me. And you are not in here. My disappointment is immeasurable. Please tell me you're in this one. Nope. Alright, the next one then. But actually, wait a minute. Speaking about this one, I can use that piece. Never mind. You did have some use. You were partly useful. And I thank you for that. But now you must go away. Do I have... No. Ah! Come on! Come on! This mod can't last forever! You must finish it now! Come on! Where are you, piece? Where are you? I need you! Darn Lego piece, I need you! We have a lot of those pieces. Okay. No. I'm making a pile over here. Like, the pile that I am making right now is beyond comprehension. Like, I am making a mountain beside me as we speak. It is no longer just a... Right? It's red, but you know what? Forget it. We're going to integrate red into this build. I'm sorry, but we're going to integrate red. Sorry, people. I am sorry, but... yes, that was an Arnold impersonation. Yes, that was. I am sorry. So we got thick legs for good old Roxy boy over here. Because I couldn't find exactly what the piece that I needed to look for. So now he just has thick Roxy legs. Thick Roxy legs inbound. Here we go. Okay, so we got that. That looks somewhat promising. So we're going to stick with it. All right. You know, I could probably add some pistons here. I could definitely add some pistons. Let me go ahead and do that. You know, that is something I can do. That's something I can do. You know, just add some pistons. Oh my gosh. That was torture. That was torture trying to find that piece. That was like utter torture. I did not enjoy that. Not at the slightest. Where's gray? I need gray. I need more gray. Gray is so hard to find. Gray is one of those colors that I wish more existed out in the world, but sadly, it is not to be. And honestly, I am okay with that. I can make peace with that. All right. So there's that. And we could probably have an angle element. Nah, not gonna chance it. Yeah, nah, not gonna chance it. Okay. So, got leg, got other leg. Time to go ahead and make the pelvis. So that I can now, after all these years, start making the darn function that I planned on making. Oh! Man. At least, after all this time, I have found it. I'm just thankful that I found it, man. I'm just thankful. You know. Because my gosh, that was something that was like, what is happening kind of thing. Yeah, we're gonna add that in, and we're gonna add that in. There we go. So that goes in there. And that goes right in there. There we go. Pretty good, honestly. Okay. So, function time. We had to make a torso with a function. So, we got legs, and they look beautiful. Now it is time for the rest of the build. Okay. I'm having fun, I swear. I'm not getting tired. I swear. I'm not. I'm just looking very much forward to this being done. Looking for that piece, for the legs, has honestly put a very sour taste. It really has. And it's like, oh gosh, I really want to get this done. You know? Which, thankfully, we're getting close to that point. We are getting close to that point. So I am just glad. So happy and glad that it ain't even funny. Alright, so we're going to have to make a custom head. That's what it seems like. We're going to have to make a custom head. So, and I'm going to be using this as the base, but we're going to go ahead and make a custom head because I don't think trans orange will cut it this time. So, Gearbox. We had to make a gear function, which should be interesting. Should be very interesting. And wow, that fits so nicely. So snugly. So nicely and snugly that it ain't even funny. Alright, so we go ahead, just slot that in, because this is going to be the chest. And with the neck attachment and all that good stuff. So we're going to get a gray, because we need another gray. Where is a gray when you need a gray? I should have another gray somewhere. Wow. Okay. There we go. So, we're going to go ahead and give him a gray socket for the head, and then we can build off of this so that we can still have the neck articulation and all that good stuff. But, you know, we're going to be doing something completely different. It's kind of a requirement that we do that, considering how things have to be built. So, with that in mind, I am going to go ahead and start working on this build. Man, wait a minute, I have more grays. Hold on. I should have another in here. Please tell me I have another in here. Oh, please tell me I have another. And here I go again. Scouring, searching into the depths of my Lego bin. The Lego graveyard of infinite pieces. As I go ahead and pray to the Bionicle gods, the Lego gods, to bless me with one particular piece. It is truly a pivotal time in history that we always repeat on a daily basis whenever we're building something. It's just dig deep into the depths of that Lego bin until you are lucky enough to search for what you truly desire. It's a pivotal moment, a pivotal time in history that we all ask ourselves, do I have the strength? Do I have the capacity to search to find what I am looking for? And the answer might very well surprise you. Eventually. Okay, I found the piece. I found the piece that I'm looking for. So I'm happy now. I'm happy. I found it. It took a lot of effort, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Wow, it's already an hour and 26 minutes in. My God. Oh, I can't do that. Really? I can't do... Oh. I had to massacre this build even more. Come on. I need your pieces. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Alright. Let me go ahead, slap that in. Oh, wait a minute. I can't slap that in because that is a very tight spot to put something in. There we go. And then I can go ahead and do that. Grab this. Slide that in. Slide that in. And there you go. We have something for a pivotal point. That way we can go ahead, make what we need to make without any fuss or fuss. Potentially. Potentially. And oh, I have an idea. I got an idea. And it's a good idea. For the record, it is a good idea. But I actually do have a pretty substantial idea right now that what I could do so that I can continue making the spines, because the spines are a prominent thing. But I can also have like Lucas Build says, "Hey Trey, guess who just finished revamping the entire Brotherhood as of Cardinui?" Oh, very nice, dude. Epic. That is awesome. That is very awesome. I'm happy for you, man. Happy for you. Me over here just scouring for through Lego pieces, trying to go ahead and finish a build. Wait a minute, honestly. Yeah, because that has to go there. Okay. Oh, I can. Wait a second. Can I do that? Yeah, I can. Okay. And then I just need a gray. which I can have that be angle bent. Yeah, I can have that be 4. That angles down to there so that I can still have the natural curvature that I want. Yeah, and then that can still be like all the segment. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that can work. That can easily work. Lego Swarm says, back I am. Hey, that's good. Welcome back. And we're making the torso now, which is going to be pretty interesting with all things considered. Because I'm going to be doing the function, and I already got a gearbox going for the pivotal point. Got 2 points over here for the rotation to happen. I might have it be friction based because there is a pinhole right up there, and this is going to be rotating on that. So we can have like a swing function for the staff, so long as things go ahead and pan out the way that they're supposed to. So it should be interesting. And of course, I think I'm going to go ahead and put something over here in the front so that when it rotates, it looks like as if the chest is moving as well, while you still have the inner detailing of this limb, which makes up the core of the build. So that is something that I'm going to be focusing on heavily. It's like a rib cage almost. And I'm going to be taking some notes from a dear friend of ours when it comes to using the tan as like bone. So it could simulate bone and still have like detail that we all love and enjoy. So that can go there, just like so. And that can go like just right there. Can have that going for the chest. Still having the detail, still having the bend that it needs when it comes to the chest. The chestaroonie for that. And also I'm baking something at the top for the spines and for the eyes. I'm going to be doing something interesting. I think I'm going to be taking some notes from the Droidica when it comes to the head design. I might do that. But I'm going to be implementing this right here, and that's going to be rotating and act as like a chest. So I think that would be interesting to see that come along. And still having like the inner detailing, because I just love stuff like that. I like weird stuff. Yeah, that's... Wait. Hold on, is that even or odd? Make a Technic beam here. Is that even or odd? Neither. And neither. It's neither. Of course it is. But that means I can then do that, plug that in, and then that should make it that should make it odd. There we go. So now that's odd. Yeah, but then the chest might be too wide. That is true. It could be too wide. Okay. Gonna go fix that. Because I don't want a chest to be too big. I just realized that. I don't want it to be too big because then it will be too prominent. So Ah! I got an idea. I know how to pull it off. I think I know exactly how to pull it off without it being too, like, cumbersome or anything like that. I just had to get the right pieces and place them in a methodical manner. But first, I am going to go ahead and work on the function, which will be very crucial and important to work on. And that would be this boyo right over here. So that will go there. And we can have that go up there and then maybe have it connect to a gear. Yeah, we can have it connect to a gear somehow. So that will go there. That could be loose. And still have it connect to said gear. Gear will then be pivoted by something else, and then we'd be good to go. Yeah, I think that would be the better way to go. At least I think. Well, you're still having that gear in there, and it will be almost nostalgic because of the gear is there. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. I don't know what the function is going to be, though. I'm just building it aesthetically, and then... Usually I build the gearbox first, but now I'm building the body first, then the gearbox, so... It's a little backwards. It's very much backwards when it comes to designing this, but, you know, it's something that I think might work in the long run. Tahu says, no, you can't just breach Takuro's gates. Makuta, haha, Roxy, go burr. Yeah, very true. Potato Man says, Lucas Builds, is there any place where we can see those revamps? Indeed! Go to the Discord channel, to my Discord server, link in the description. He tends to post a lot over there, so you can go ahead and check him out there. You can also check him out on Twitter. I'm not too sure if he's too frequent on there, but you can also check him out on the TTV message boards. So there you go. Let's see. What function should I give him? That is a question. That is a very good question. That is a very good question that I do not have the answer for. Like, what function do you give this guy? Like, it is so hard to think what to give him. Okay, maybe... Maybe I could do something like this. Grab that, and then yeah, I could probably do that. Yeah, so that can go there, and then that can be capped off on the top. Yeah, I can see that happening. There we go. So that can go there, and then I can cap it off. That's a good idea. All right, so I'm gonna have a loose pin because loose pins for life. That goes there. I tap that in here, and that will not go anywhere, and it can flap side to side, which means I can have a tail moving around or something like that, and I still have this gear rotating just like that, nice and smoothly. So we can have a function now. Don't know what function exactly, but you know, we're getting there. We are getting there. I don't know what function, but we're getting someplace. So you know what? I'm just happy that we're getting somewhere. So we can go ahead. Grab the light gray, the tan, I mean. We can pull this out, get a number 4. Because we're going to need the number 4, I realize. Put the number 4 in there, grab that in there. And then we can grab this. That tabs in, and then we can go ahead and grab that. Maybe. That is too big. That is too big. We need it to slope. So that can slope like that. I think that will be better. Yeah, we can have a slope like that. That way we can still have set function and still have the flappy flap of the tail doing its thing. Because we need to connect the torso. Basically, we're making like a torso that will go from here and then out to the front. So that's something that has to be built. So we're going to get 2 black Technic pins right there. That's broken. I can't use a broken one. Let's get a... Okay, this one's intact. Good. That one's intact. So we have that. That could probably go on the top, maybe? Or down, and then I could have like a gear or something attached to the side. Activating the function. I don't know how I'm going to have this be powered. I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. But this makes for good detail, though. So, and it's definitely can't be on the top either, because that's where the dome is going to be happening for the function. So we got legs, we got a torso being worked on, so that is 2 things right there that I'm very excited about. It's looking good, looking pretty clean, honestly. It was a pain in the butt to get to this point, though. It very much is a pain in the butt. But you know what? This is my pain in the butt, and I am enjoying it. Shit, we're going to have to add red. I think this will be the perfect place to add red. I do not want to use the blue just yet, because I do have blue, but I don't want to use it yet. So, because this is going to be like inner detail, so don't want to use too much inner detail. Blue parts for something that I could use for the outer detailing of said Rahkshi, so I don't have to worry. All right, so Boneheads, Roxy, torso build. Yeah, we're going to have to make it... Alright, so we're going to make it light gray instead of tan. That way, I think with the color separation, it should be enough to be like, oh, okay, only this section in the front is the chest, and I don't have to worry about the rest. That's my hope when it comes to the coloration of this particular build, so that it will be distinct enough where you're like, oh, okay, so this is a chest, and the rest of... I wish I had this in gray, though. I want that in gray. But I do not have it in gray. So that is the issue. I do not have that in gray. I wish I did. Maybe black, but I didn't put any black in this build. There's hardly any black at all. That's the sad part. There's hardly any black. There's a little bit, but not much. Not by much. Let's see here. Maybe if I do this, maybe it will look better. It looks a little better. It looks a little better. Too dark, yes, but you know what? I think it will do the trick. At least that's my hope, that it will do the trick. Alright, so... that has to go there. Okay, so that's going to be interesting. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this ball in a roll. And I feel like this is going to be too much red. I don't want there to be too much red, so I'm going to have to switch to blue. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but it looks like it's coming to this. There we go. There we go. Boom. And boom. The only thing we had to do now is... yeah. All right. So we need... this to connect to that. Now that we got that done. Well, it should be easy, I hope. I hope. Oh, there we go. I found another. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. We're on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. We are on a roll. We are on a roll. All right, fellow compatriots, we are getting close to the end of the stream. So, if you guys got any questions, feel free to go ahead and ask. Because, surprise, surprise, the stream is going to be ending soon. We're arriving close to the end of the show as we speak. So go ahead, start developing some questions, and I will go ahead and answer them to the best of my ability. Because, guess what? Gurak is almost done. Or this particular Rahkshi. It could be a Rahkshi of illusion. You know, we can call it that if we really wanted to. But I just wanted to let you guys know that we're getting close to the end here. All right, so that can't go there. Okay, come on. And that is too low. Shoot, I'm gonna have to do a build that I was not planning on doing. It seems like I'm gonna have to do it. Let's see here. Lucas Bill says, "Hey Trev, what was your first G2 set?" Good question. I remember when G2 came out, like, I saw both Tahu and Kopaka, and I could only pick one at a time because I only had like so much money on me. But it was a very tough choice, but I opted for Kopaka, which I'm kind of glad that I picked Kopaka because Kopaka was a really good set. But still, it's like one of those cases where it's like, man, imagine if I picked up like Tahu instead, you know, would that ever be the same, you know? It was a tough call. It was not easy to decide which one I wanted. Because I wanted to get both, man. I really wanted to get both, but I couldn't. Eventually I did get Tahu, though. Tahu was like the second one that I got. But the thing is, like, the G2 sets were so expensive. Like, Kopaka and Tahu both at $20. It's like, what? You know, it makes sense. You know, they were bigger sets, but it was something that was like super foreign to me. You know, because it's like, sure, it's been a long time since Bionicle came out, but I was so used to Hero Factory. Because even Hero Factory wasn't that expensive. You know, so I was like, okay, so it would probably be the same price range, right? Nope. You know, and that was something that I was like, oh man, why so expensive, Lego? Why? Fuzzbun says, in G2, aesthetically, do you prefer the Master Wave or the Uniter Wave? That's a tough one, but because I really like the Greeble for 2016, but to be honest, I think 2015, I really like 2015 a lot more better, the aesthetic a lot more than 2016. Now hear me out. The only things that stand out to me in 2016 was Lava Beast, Umarak the Hunter, Ikimu the Mask Maker, and Tahu with Akir. So that's like 5 things that I liked out of it. Compared to 2015, where I basically liked all of it. I liked all of it. The only thing that I did not like out of all of 2015 was Anua. That was the only one that I didn't like, which is why I never got him. But yeah, like 2015 was well done. Absolutely well done. Definitely like one of the best Bionicle years, honestly, when it came to the character design. It was so well polished. It was very well polished. There we go. Lucas Build says G2 is expensive, but I dig the master designs and the Uniter gimmick in 2008 done right. I agree. Udron Micro says, is it possible that you might write some expansion scenes that explain the personalities of the 2008 Makuta a bit better than the official story, because most Makuta were a bit of a letdown? We're going to be staying very closely to the canon when it comes to Ignition 3, but we might do a few creative liberties, so you're just going to have to wait and see. Lucas says, Umarak makes up for any 2016 shortcomings. Yeah, Umarak is holding up a lot of weight, but I don't think he should be allowed to hold up that an entire year. I don't think that is a right justification, to say, yes, Umarak can hold up the entire year. No. There's only so much Umarak can hold up, in my opinion. So, that's just me. Man, okay, so, I don't know. This is very chunky. It's no longer elegant, but yet again, like, it does have the greeble of the base. I wish I can lift it up a bit more. But, I'm not complaining. So, I had to make this gear function work. I do not know how. Because it's very much an interesting situation, I would say, when it comes to this particular gear function. Very interesting indeed. Very interesting. How am I going to do this gear? How am I going to do the gear function? I have no idea. I'm going to have to do it from the top. Yeah, I'm going to need more time to think about the gear function on this guy. I really do. But in the meantime, I can probably finalize a few things. Sora says, Umarak is a Wendigo. Change my mind. No, I will not. I agree. Fuzzbun says, in Wave 2, they took Taihu's jawline, those monsters. I agree. How dare they? Neutron Micro says, where do you think Umarak would be if he were to appear in G1? You know what? I've been writing a story about that. I feel like Umarak would have started out as a Matoran called Uma. And he would have been an expert hunter. He would he's good at hunting down Rahi and all that kind of stuff. Very one with nature and stuff like that. However, he eventually gets abducted by a Makuta and is mutated into a Titan, of which, Uma is then named after the Rahkshi, which are the sons of the Makuta, and Uma then becomes Umarak, kind of like Gurak, Panarak, Turak, and so on and so forth. And he will be working secret missions for the Makuta, but eventually, after the Makuta is killed by one of several Toahaga, then Umarak is now living on his own. He joins the Dark Hunters and Spherus Magna, as he goes ahead and helps the Shadow One complete whatever devious plans that he might have. That's what I was thinking Umarak could possibly be in G1 if he were to be integrated into the story. Lucas Bill says, which Makuta mutates him? I was thinking, honestly, either Mutran or Spiria. One of the two. Cursed idea. Korgot in G1 would be Tuma's mother. No! Stop! That's scary. Don't. Forbidden. That is forbidden. Anyways, guys, it was nice having this stream. You know, was definitely an interesting experience. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys had a lot of fun as well. But sadly, I'm gonna have to call this the end right here. It was nice having you guys on. And like always, if you want to go ahead and follow me in any social media outlets, links will be down in the description, down below. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys! And I agree. Vampire is also a good choice. Doodles!